While we are on the topic of high school coaches, what would you recommend to high school players when they're rushed in BP? Everyone got to get in the reps. I usually tell them wide, Otani-like stride. What are your thoughts, coach? Okay? I've got some pro players that say when they're taking BP, the coach delivers the ball so quickly they don't have time to get set up between each pitch. They take a swing, and before they're ready to swing again, the next pitch is coming. I tell them to take every other pitch. I don't care what the coach says. If you get 8 pitches and you only get 4 swings, and you took 4 decent swings, that's better than 8 pitches and you only got 2 or 3 decent swings because the rest of them are rushed. You don't want those rushed swings. So I just any kind of practice that rushes you is bad practice. It's bad practice. You have to have the ability to get set up and ready to receive a pitch before he throws the ball. If he's throwing the ball before you have that ability, then, you can't be ignorant about it, but swing it every other pitch. I've had a conversation with an agent before about a high school player who's a prospect, and he's going to be drafted fairly high. Nobody knows exactly, but fairly high. And the question is, should he go to the draft or should he go to college? He's got a college scholarship offered, and he's probably going to be drafted, and there's going to be some money offered. And most people will say something to the effect, well, if the money's right, we're going to go pro. Right is a different right for everybody, but there's a number that is going to take them out of college and go pro, and if they're below the number, they're going to college. That's an important consideration. But what is more important, or at least equally important, is which one of them will develop you. Will the college coach develop you? Will the pro coach develop you? So the pro coaches, minor leagues, probably for sure, 2, 3, 4 years in the minor leagues, their entire goal is to develop you. But do they? If you're a hitter, do they develop you by putting you into chaos? Do they develop you by telling you to get your foot down and push the bat? Okay? On the other hand, the college coach, he has little interest in developing you. His goal is to keep his job. To keep his job, he needs to win. To win, he needs players who produce. And you would think a coach would want to develop players to produce, but here's what they do. They recruit over you. If they recruited you and you're not doing what they thought you could do, even though you're a freshman or a sophomore and you've got time to develop, guess what? They're going to recruit another person over you. They're going to kick you to the curb. So it's a tough call. You need to be developed. You got to figure out who can develop you the best. And it may not be the college coach, it may not be the pro coach, it may be me or some other private individual who knows a little bit more about what they're teaching than the pro and the college coach.